I'm doing it for me, and that is just the most gratifying feeling in the world. I'm about to hop on a call with Strava. I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited.
Hi, how are you? So Strava created the Accelerator program a year and a half ago to take the most inspirational athletes and find ways to surface them, to grow their following, encourage more engagement on the platform, have a good flywheel of like good energy, good vibes when it comes to working out.
I love Strava. It seems awesome. I'm super interested and definitely down to be a part of it.
I'm so excited. New York City half.
Oh my gosh. I like really want to do it. So I did my first half last April, which was the women's shape and half in Central Park, which was so fun. Ever since then, I've like kept up running like the whole year, but I kind of reduced my like mileage a little bit, so I'd have to really like go all in like starting next week. Do you think it's doable?
100%. Because I think you already have a base.
Yeah.
I think the biggest change will be, you know, your weekend long run. It's just adding the mileage on the weekend that's the difference.
That's true.
And you're not going to be alone in your training. I will say the New York City half course is a lot better than Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So, starts in Prospect Park, and then you go over, I think, Manhattan Bridge through Times Square, and then you end in Central Park.
That's pretty epic.
When are you going to be able to like run through Times Square?
Yeah, that is so true. Being like, yeah, I did that. Guys, I just got off a call with Strava and I'm joining their accelerator program, which is so exciting because I love Strava. If you don't know what that is, it's basically this app where you can log all of your workouts and kind of like create community with other people around being active. And that's what I've used to like track my 500 workouts that I did in 2023, my running journey, all the things. And basically as part of the accelerator program, they gave me a bib for the New York City half marathon, which is so exciting. Today is January 26th and the New York City half marathon is on March 16th or 17th. That is in like a month and a half, but I'm gonna do it. I didn't plan on running a half marathon so soon in the year, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have to come up with a training plan. Today's Friday, so it's starting off this weekend. I'm probably gonna go on a run tomorrow. So I'll bring you guys along the journey. It's gonna be an adventure. Well, I'm excited and I get to bring a friend. So I'm gonna invite my friend Gabby, who ran the half marathon with me last year, to do this with me and see if she's able to join me. Here's to documenting this running adventure in 2024. Good morning. I'm making my morning matcha and I'm trying to gather up motivation because I have not run since Barcelona, which was 3 weeks ago. And I've only been running 5Ks and I need to start building up distance. So I need to like just gather up the motivation. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, and then I'm probably gonna go on a run. I downloaded this app called Runna. It's a very cool app. The structure of it is very personalized. They have like videos, they teach you like the difference between all the runs, they give you a plan week by week. And actually downloading this app and looking at the training plan helped me feel more motivated because it also made me realize like I need to put in the work and I need to go for these runs, because if I don't, it's gonna be harder obviously for me to train, and like showing up for this means I'm setting myself up for success. So we're doing a longish run today. Obviously the distance is gonna build week by week, but today's run is gonna be 5 miles.
No way I'm running 5 miles.
I have to do it. You can do it.
I'll do it.
You've done it.
Dude, I haven't, no.
Please do it with me. Here's the thing. You think, okay, it's a 5 mile run, right? It's a long run. It's like probably the longest run I've done in a little while. But the positive is that they lay out in the app the pace they want you to go at, and it's actually quite chill. Normally, I run like a 10-minute mile and they're asking me to run a 12-minute mile, 11 minutes, 40 seconds per mile. Like, I'm not meant to be racing through this run. I'm meant to build endurance. And so that actually made me feel better, just like seeing those paces laid out. And I'm gonna go charge my Garmin now so that I can use it on this run. All purple fit today. I am loving this color. Let's go. Matcha is hitting for sure. Alright guys, we are 2 miles and a little bit into our run at a 12-minute pace. Now we're running at 11:40 and it feels really nice. Kind of hard for me to run a little slower, but it's something I have to learn, so it feels good to have this app kind of like guiding me to help me build my endurance in a better way. First run for the training is complete. As I mentioned before, I was only doing like 5Ks and I was like running and walking in the middle of the runs. So my body definitely felt sore and tired by mile 4, but we're back. And even though it was a gloomy day, we made it a good run. How gorgeous. Day 2 of training from the Runner app. This is my first time doing intervals, so we'll see how it goes. Getting progressively sweatier. This is hard. I look like a tomato, and that was actually like very hard. I did it on the treadmill. I usually prefer running outside, but I have a call in like 20 minutes, so I had to do a workout at my home gym today because I just didn't budget my time well. It felt good to do it. Like, I'm proud of myself. And it was funny because around like 40 minutes of running, that's when I started to feel really good. But the first 30 minutes were so hard on my body. But it's mainly because you're like constantly shifting back and forth. We're getting there. Day 2 complete. I'm feeling proud of myself. Day 3. Today is a 4-mile run. I'm supposed to be running it at a 11-minute 50 pace, but I'm running it at a 10-minute pace because I have some appointments for dress shopping at noon. I cannot risk running slower, but I'm halfway through listening to good music. I also really needed today's run for like my mental health because I wasn't doing so good. Very grateful for that. Today is February 4th. We are going on a long run. Have not run 6 miles in a long time. Today we're gonna run to Prospect Park, and then we're gonna go run through Bed-Stuy and like end up in a little breakfast spot. It's gonna be really lovely, I'm sure, because it's a perfect day, like so sunny, blue skies, and it's been so gloomy in New York the last few days, so I'm very excited about that. Loving the running fit today. This is my favorite zip up from Lululemon. It's super warm. It gives me just the right amount of like body heat that I need. Adidas thermal. Underneath that, I'm wearing 2 sports bras. Leggings are Adidas. I'm using the Adidas Supernova and the Adidas socks, and an Adidas hat. So I'm full Adidas today, except for my warm little jacket. Let's go run. Okay, we're at the park now. We're running at a comfortable pace. The first mile is always the hardest. Literally, I always feel so tired in the beginning. And then by mile 3, I'm like, okay, I'm very tired, but then if I push past that, I'm usually fine. So the beginning is always the hardest part, honestly. Intervals, day 2. This is so freaking hard. I hate intervals, but I want to grow to love them and at least appreciate them. Easy run today. It's so sunny and beautiful, and I feel so good. I was just recording some TikToks as I was running, and to help me keep my pace, because I was talking, so it was like a conversational pace. My body has definitely been feeling a little bit more tired than it was before I started training, but that's to be expected. I've really picked up my mileage the last couple days, but today's feeling glorious and I'm very happy. Something I am really trying to learn is how to let my easy runs be easy and how to keep a slow pace and a conversational pace. It's time for a running half marathon training update. I am literally on such a post-run high right now. I just went on my easy run for the week. It was a 4.3 mile run through Prospect Park. It felt so good. It felt so good. And I was just like, I'm dancing. I'm so happy. I'm like on that post-run high. And now that I'm like 3 weeks into training, I feel like I'm getting a good groove of everything. And you can tell, like, I am so energized. Okay, so some general updates. We're on week 3. I have been using the Run app to structure my training, and I have been loving this app. So great. I also showed it to Gabby, my friend who's running this half marathon with me, who ran the last half marathon with me, and she's loving it too. They basically give me like a week by week plan. They also have like warm-ups and cool downs, and the way I structured my plan is I said I wanted to run 3 days a week. So one day of the week is kind of like a tempo run, so it's like interval training, and that's supposed to help you like build up your heart rate and also improve your pace and your overall just like running experience. But those have been the hardest of the 3 days, like even harder than the long runs, because I'm just not used to it, and I didn't do it that much when I was training for my first half marathon, and I've only been doing it on the treadmill, and I don't like running on the treadmill because I miss out on all of the benefits of running outside, which is getting fresh air, getting sunshine, seeing different things, being stimulated by my environment, seeing nature. Even if there's no like leaves on the trees, I'm still like outside. So I think next week I'm going to try to do the tempo run outside and see how that feels, because I have a feeling I like it more. And we had a little meeting with the rest of the Strava girls yesterday, and they were saying that I have to track my heart rate more so than my pace, because that's what's going to show me if I'm actually in the on and offs that I'm supposed to be. The second run of the week is always an easy run, 4.3 miles. Super nice. All of those have been really great. I've been enjoying them. And then every Saturday there's been a long run. Last week I did my long run run on Sunday, so I've kind of been like alternating the day that I'm doing it, but that's the structure. The last week was 6 miles. This week is gonna be 8 miles. I also wanna kind of like focus a little bit more on my running nutrition, and I need to start training with gels. I've never done this, but I know I need to start because I think it helps so much with just like my performance as a runner. So I'm planning on going either to REI or Fleet Feet this week to find some of those gels. But overall, feeling super good. I've also been doing some strength training in between the running days. That has helped a lot. So I will keep you guys posted. We're 3 weeks in, 4 more weeks to go, and then it's half marathon week. So literally a month to go. So we're basically halfway through. And I'm feeling it, feeling good. We're about to go on an 8-mile run. These new open back Bose headphones. I'll sing them out today. It's gonna be a good time. Okay, we're off. Made it to the park. I was honestly kind of nervous before, but I'm feeling good. We're 1 mile in. I'm feeling very supported with my running outfit today. Pedro's here.
Hi.
I've been joining in the long runs, which is making me so happy. Literally so happy. Also, this is Pedro's first time running an 8-mile run. Okay, update. We are at 4.5 miles now. We just did our first lap in Prospect Park. I really want to go buy some gels, so we are going to run to Fleet Feet. These new headphones are amazing. The company is even better. We're a little bit tired for sure. Our bodies are feeling it, but we keep going. Made it to Fleet Feet for a quick stop. Literally all the goods. Which ones do I want? A lot of people like these as well. Okay, just trying goo. It's horrible.
Do the texture.
We're gonna try Kuma lemonade. Okay. Wait, it's actually pretty good. It's energy. The run is complete. I am so sore. My legs are hurting so badly. We're gonna have breakfast now at our favorite Italian coffee shop, and then I'm gonna stretch very deeply when I'm home. We're back from our run. I am so proud of us. Pedro bought some goo and hated it, but I love the Huma gel. It went down super easy and energized me for sure for the end of the run. Pedro had not eaten anything before, so he got really tired by like mile 6. What did you learn from that?
Yeah, I gotta eat.
He needs to fuel his runs, especially long runs that are like more than 5K. Okay, you're distracted.
Oh, sorry, I'm stretching. I'm stretching.
Okay, gel haul. I bought this Honey Stinger brand, which I've heard good things about. This one has 32 milligrams of caffeine. This one I don't think has caffeine. This one's the strawberry kiwi, and this one's fruit smoothie. And then I also got the Huma one. I used the lemonade one in the run, and this one's strawberry lemonade, and then cinnamon and apple. Excited to see how I like this one. This one's caffeine free. This one has 32 milligrams of caffeine and double electrolytes. I'm gonna keep trying them out in my long runs. So I ended up taking this at around 60 minutes, and I ate a banana before the run. That's my gel update. Still learning how to integrate these, but I'm happy with my progress, and I'm happy that I ended up going and buying these. This next week we are going into is kind of like a slow down week. On Tuesday we have a tempo 4K. Thursday the easy run is 2.5 miles, and then the long run is 5 miles. Then after this coming week, that's when we pick back up again with the long runs. This will feel really nice. I'm gonna take this week much more chill. I'm gonna do some strength training and do the easy runs, and then we're back in a week with the very long runs, and I'm excited to continue testing these. I'm gonna go take a shower, drink lots of water, hydrate, and stretch out a little bit, and I'll keep you guys posted. Today's tempo 4K. Basically, I did a little warm up at 5 miles per hour for 1 mile and 0.2. Now I'm doing 5.6 miles per hour for 2.5 miles, which is like my effort pace, and then I'm basically done. Whew. Reading today. Today is my deload week, so the training is a little bit lighter, and I have to say this felt really good. Like the tempo runs have been the hardest for me in the last couple of weeks, but I feel like I'm getting a hang of it. It's also snowy today, so like the view I had in the gym was really pretty, and it was like a little bit chiller, like not so much alternating. It was more just like a push effort for like the second half of the training. And I was reading ACOTAR as I was running, and I'm like on the 3rd book now, and it's like in the part of the book when things are getting really cool and really spicy, so I was just like so focused on the book, and it made it go by so fast. I'm very happy. It went really well. Pleased to report we're getting better at the tempo runs. Good morning, you guys. It's Sunday and we're about to go on our 5-mile run. Honestly, this deload week has felt really nice because I feel like when I was training for my last half marathon, I didn't really follow the Nike training app accurately all the way through, and with the Runna app they really spaced it out super nicely. So I'm very grateful that this week has been a little bit more chill. It's been a busy week socially also, and I ended up doing my like short easy run on Friday instead of Thursday, and then today I'm doing the long run on Sunday instead of Saturday. So I'm also able to like adjust it, and as long as I run 3 times a week, I'm feeling good about it. I had an event with On Cloud and Nordstrom on Friday, and it was a 3.5-mile run, so I did that. It was supposed to be 2.5 on the Runna app, so I ran a little bit more than I was supposed to, but it felt so good, and it was like a beautiful group run in the park, and I just had the best time ever because 2 of my really good friends were there too. So today is 5 miles, and Pedro and I are gonna run to Dumbo today, which is a slightly different path we have never done before. So I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be really fun. It's also, again, stunning. And it's funny because the days that are like sunny and beautiful and blue skies are always a little bit colder. Best vibe to run to. Lululemon leggings. This is my Kalia like heat like zip up, sports bra underneath, long sleeve shirt, On Clouds that I wore on Friday. They're so pretty. My Adidas ear cover and my little pouch that I'm gonna put like this. And it's gonna be a great run, I know it. Almost a mile in, we just made it to Fort Greene Park. I'm listening to my day list on Spotify, which is 130 beats per minute, Ibiza Sunday morning, aka electronic music, very fast paced, which is exactly what I like running to. I mean, the park looks so snowy. Ended up coming to the Manhattan Bridge, so I think we actually ended up running a path that might be kind of similar to the path that I'll run when I do the half marathon, and it's interesting to see. I don't think I've ever ran this way before, so we ended up coming to the Brooklyn Bridge viewpoint, and it's so pretty. So pretty. Good morning. It is literally dark outside still. It's 6 a.m. and I'm going to a workout class this morning called Motive. It's kind of like a physical therapy strength training class. I'm going with the team of girls that are running the New York City half marathon with me with Strava. Hello you guys and good morning. It is Wednesday morning. Woke up and I'm having kind of a funkier, different morning than yesterday for sure, because yesterday I had to wake up so early for that workout class, and I kind of stayed up late last night, like until midnight. So I slept in today until like 8:30. Had my banana, had my coffee, got myself ready to go on a run. The mileage is really picking up, and this week I think is going to be a more physically demanding week on my body. And I am sore from yesterday from the strength class also. And essentially what I have to do is run for like 2.5 miles first, which I think will be super chill, and like I'm looking forward to that. And then I have to do 8 reps of 0.1 miles at 9:30 speed, which is just a kind of like a faster speed for like a 0.1 mile. It's not that much, with a 50 seconds of walking rest in between. So I think that part will actually go by kind of easily and quickly. And then it's a walking rest for like 2 minutes, and then I have to run back, I just realized, 1.2 miles at a conversational pace or slower. Just giving myself a little pep talk. I was like, okay, we're doing the thing. You get to go on a run, you get to move your body, and it's gonna feel amazing after, and I will touch base after. Okay, I need to go use this energy that I have. It's gonna be so good. Let's play some music. Okay, warm-up is complete in 20 minutes more or less. Resting for 90 seconds. Let me start the intervals. I'm on lap 3 of 8, and I'm actually running way faster than I should be on the sprinting little parts of 0.1 miles, but this is actually kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be so hard and so horrible, but it's actually really nice. So snowy. I thought I was doing 8 rounds. Might have misread the training plan, and I think it's actually way more. It might be like 16 rounds, because now I'm doing a 2-minute rest and then it's all starting over again. Great. It's actually not that bad though. I'm enjoying it, and it's actually really nice because I like running and walking, and this is basically that. Last sprint. It's literally so cold. pleased to report that I actually really liked it. I'm not 100% sure if I liked it more because I did the intervals outside or because it was a slightly different type of tempo training this time, where it was kind of like walking and running. It felt really good. Like, I really enjoyed it, and I ran for like over an hour. It was over 6 miles, but I really liked this type of training, which surprised me a lot, you guys, because you saw how much I was dreading it before I left. Like, I'm very happy going into my day that first of all I showed up, second of all I actually surprised myself with how much I enjoyed it. So that's a really big win. The best thing about a race and challenging yourself to run a half marathon is that the process is so beautiful. The process is so awesome and just so rewarding because it's challenging physically, mentally, and when you show up for your training and when you complete really long runs that you thought you wouldn't be able to do before, it's like your confidence really boosts and you feel really proud of yourself because you did it for yourself. I'm not working with another human being as my coach, I'm working with like an app. So it's not like I'm trying to prove to anyone else that I can reach a certain mileage or that I can reach a certain win. I'm doing it for me, and that is just the most gratifying feeling in the world, and I think it's why I enjoy races so much. And I also think it just activates the fiery and motivated side of me that I've always had. Like, I've always been the type of person that is very disciplined. I always was like the one girl in like all of school, like college and high school and before, that would make a study guide and would make sure to like really put in the work. And I think it's funny because I was never athletic growing up. Like, I never played a sport, and so it's really cool that I'm finding this new side to myself throughout my running journey, which now has been going for more than a year, like consistently running for more than a year, and it's just really awesome to see. And it's just been really cool to find that for myself and to feel so in love with the sport and to feel like an athlete in the process, even though I never identified as that growing up. So anyway, I'm feeling a lot of things. Kind of hard today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired. Should not have done that workout class yesterday knowing I had to run 9 miles today. At around 2 miles, and I know that the more we keep going, the better it will get. Just a little beginning part, it just like, I feel so sore. Just went up a really steep hill and I'm so tired, and I just wanted to be real with you guys for a sec. I'm definitely not very mentally clear today. I'm just feeling kind of frustrated about something. It's just causing me to run so much faster than I normally run because I have so much energy pent up and so much frustration pent up that I'm like releasing on this run. But it's definitely making it harder to run at a comfortable pace and to run for a longer distance. So it's kind of been a funky run, but we're about halfway through now, and I'm gonna try to just watch my pace a little bit more. And I think just working through the mental clutter and working through everything that pops up is so important as you're running, and today is one of those days that's really making that clear to me too. Okay, it's time to take our gels, and oh my god, your face right now. Andrew is trying
Fruit smoothie.
It's cold, probably.
It's better than the goo.
Oh my god. I'm gonna try this human one today. It's the strawberry lemonade. I just know that I liked it last time. The texture of this one is a lot better. It's not very thick. I mean, this one has electrolytes, so it's a little salty. The texture is so thick. It's like honey texture.
Huh?
It's honey, that's why. And this one's chia based, so it's like more similar to like chia pudding or something like that. Okay, we are energized now. Now that Pedro knows it's honey based, he actually likes it a little more. Let's go. I look really crazy right now, but we did 9.3 or 9.4 miles, and it felt really hard today. I am not gonna lie, but I still feel really proud of myself, proud of us, proud of Pedro. And now I'm definitely gonna take some Advil today, just have a full rest day tomorrow also because my body definitely needs it. Hello! I am super caffeinated if you cannot tell. I am actually in Florida. Today we are on week 6. So we are 2.5 weeks away from the race, and I'm actually going to Brazil tomorrow for wedding planning. So I'm gonna be in Brazil for the whole week right before race week, which is gonna be very interesting to see like how I adapt training. So I actually have not done any easy run or a speed training run this week, and I'm gonna do my long run on Thursday so that I don't have to worry about doing this long run on vacation. So I'm about to head out for a 10 or 11 mile run. We'll see how I feel in the run, but I feel like I'm mentally prepared because of this weekend. Also, here in Florida, the paths are like super flat, so I don't feel very concerned in that sense. And I also got some new shoes. I normally am a 7.5 inch shoes, but I was starting to have some pain in this top part of my foot with my other shoes from Brooks. So this is actually in an 8. And with my socks and everything, like my toe is still up here. So going a half size up, I think is gonna help a lot. I'm about to head out. I'm really excited. I'm caffeinated. I had a banana and my espresso. I'm dressed really comfortably in an all Adidas fit. This is like the best hat also because it's like open back. My chew gels with me in case I need them. It's gonna be a good time. And let's go. I'm at about 2 miles. I've definitely been used to running in the cold, so this is definitely different. It's way easier to run in the shade. And I'm listening to a dope house music playlist, so doing good so far. I'll update you guys in a little bit. Okay, just hit 2 miles. I'm doing a walking break. I'm just gonna do like run 1 mile, walk 1 minute to keep myself like good. My heart rate today is pretty high. It's like in the threshold of like the highest range. So I'm trying to just like slow down just a little bit in between to keep myself good for the whole run. I need to take my gel soon. I'm also so freaking thirsty, so I'm gonna stop at a gas station and get some water. As I said, I've been only running in the cold, and so like my heart rate has been so much faster because like the heat makes your heart beat faster. So whew, it's a little bit harder, but it's okay. Tomato alert. Got my water. I think I'm gonna have to just like run with this in my hand, but that's fine. It's just so hot. It's really hard to run, and I did not drink water before leaving, so that was my bad, but thank God for 7-Eleven. Taking a slight break to take my gel. I actually really like this one. It's honey based, sticker. It tastes really good. I've been running for an hour and a half now. I'm almost at 8 miles. I did get some stitches like right after I took the gel, like some pain, but I regulated my breathing. I walked a little bit and I feel a lot better now. Wait, lies. But it's definitely feeling hard. I'm definitely so tired, and I'm like looking forward to taking some electrolytes, drinking a very cold smoothie, and taking a cold shower when I get back home. When it's been feeling hard, I've just stopped and like said affirmations to myself and been like, I'm strong. My body's on my side. My body's strong. I've done this before and I can do it again. I just have to listen to my body, and it's always talking to me. It's always telling me if I need to stop, if I need to walk, if I need to run faster or slower, if I need water. And so I feel like the more intuitive you become with like observing your body, the better also when you're running. I'm at 10 miles or 10.3 miles. And oh my God, you guys, I'm so tired. I'm really, really, really exhausted. Running in the heat is no joke, but I'm so close. So close to the end. Oh my God, I'm back. And that was very, very challenging on my body. I ended up doing 10.85 miles, so almost 11. It's hard. I had to like ask my mom to come pick me up. If I had actually ran back home, it would have been close to a half marathon. Like it would have been around 13 miles. I look like a tomato. Like I've never run 10 miles or 11 miles in Florida heat. I like had the stitching in the middle. So it was definitely one of those runs where it's like, right now I don't necessarily feel the runner's high. I just feel kind of like in pain. I will say that I also like went to bed last night kind of late at like 12:30. Like going to bed early, getting enough REM sleep, getting enough deep sleep, like that is so important. And my Oura ring, like something happened to it, it's not working, so I like have not been tracking my sleep and my like recovery, none of that. So I have no like information on how my body is reacting or how my body is like actually doing like with those things. And I don't like sleeping with a watch, so I don't have that context. But I'm gonna hop in a cold shower. I'm proud of myself, even though that was very hard. In Brasilia, I'm here for the week. I was actually very curious to see how adapting my training plan to being traveling would go. And I feel like this week, since I did the 11-mile run in Florida, I just have been really mindful of resting all the other days, because 2 of those days I was traveling. 1 of those days, which was yesterday, I was like recovering from traveling overnight. And I feel like that's the best thing I can do for my body. It's like sometimes you gotta go and you gotta do the long runs and you gotta push your body. Other times in the training, you really have to listen and you have to honor your need for rest and recovery. So that's what I've been doing a lot of this week. And I just went to the gym. I did a little 5K run, like an easy run, and very, very quick abs. I'm feeling really energized. We're about to go to dinner. And then this week the plan is doing 3 runs. Max I'm running is 6 miles. So we'll see how that goes. It's also extremely hot here in Brazil, so I think I'm gonna have to prioritize either running inside or running pretty early in the morning. So I will keep you guys updated this week. Today we're doing our easy run. We're going 3 miles again with my dad. We're running in a spot called Peninsula do Lago Sul. I always come run here when I'm visiting Brasilia, and it was kind of raining this morning, so I'm actually really happy that it stopped raining. We were able to come, trying to take it easy, just enjoy. Today's the last day of training before the half marathon on Sunday, Wednesday, and today's training is 4.9 miles, kind of like taper intervals. So the first part is a 1.9 mile warm-up, and I just made it to the park. It's also extremely nice today. It's like some perfect weather. I'm doing a 1 minute cool down now. The next lap is 0.6 miles at around 11 minutes per mile, and then a minute and a half walking, and that just like repeats a few times. 4 times actually. Let's do it. Wow, the lake looks great. It's race day. Oh my god. I'm feeling so anxious. I'm also really excited, and I know it's just gonna be magical.